Hello, you are welcome once again to this lesson. And in our lesson today, we are now in question 38. In question 38, the question says find the x coordinates of the turning point of y equals to x cubed upon 3 plus 2x squared minus 5x plus 1. Now, how do we approach this question? Bearing in mind that we are talking about turning point. And if we are talking about turning point, it tells us we have to differentiate this given function. So let's write out the function out again. We are having y equals to x cubed upon 3, then plus 2x squared, then minus 5x plus 1. So we need to differentiate this. Now, in differentiating this on the left side, we can write it as dy dx to equals. Now, to differentiate, we use 3 to multiply everything here. It will become 3x upon 3. Then come to the power, we say 3 minus 1. Now, plus, we do the same thing here. 2 times 2x power 2 minus 1. Then minus this will become 5 times 1 x power what 1 minus 1. And of course, if you differentiate a constant, it turns to 0. Now, what is the result we have here? This 3, we strike out this 3. Then we have x squared. Now, plus, then 2 times 2 is what? 4x. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. So this x will be this way. Then minus what? 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Then x power 0, of course, is 1. So we've arrived at this point, okay? Now, at turning point, our dy dx will be what? 0. That is at what? At turning point. So what does that mean? It means that if we equate everything here, x squared, then plus 4x minus 5, we are going to equate it to what? To 0 and solve this simple quadratic equation. Now, since we are dealing with quadratic equation, we can come here to do this because I can see that this is a case of factorization, okay? Now, what do? We multiply x squared times minus 5, and that will give us minus 5x squared. What are the factors of minus 5? We have 5 here and 1. Then the middle sign, which is plus, comes here. And because the last sign here is minus, it shows you that the two terms must be different, must have a different sign. So what we simply do now is to come to this place. We put our x and put plus 5 here. And we take x and put minus 1 here. Now, what does this mean? It means that x plus 5 will give us 0, or x minus 1 will give us 0. So what we simply do is to move your plus 5 to this side to have our x equals to 5, and then x also can equals to 1 if we move. Okay, if this one comes to this place here, we have x equals to minus 5. So pardon me for that error, okay? Then on this side, we have x equals to 1. So this, therefore, will not be the solution to this problem.